Hello, welcome to my series about my tech stack. So all the different applications I use in my freelance business. I'm a web designer, UX designer, and I'm a consultant. So this should be very helpful, and please do subscribe to my channel because I produce these videos regularly and you can get notified when the new video comes up. And these videos are designed to help your business be quite snappy and introduce you to the applications that you may consider using in your own business. So today is about ChatGPT. Obviously, AI has taken over, and a lot of my clients are asking, do I use ChatGPT in my business? How do I use it? And is it helpful in content creation? So the answer is, if you are not using AI, you will be left behind. So you have to familiarize yourself with what it can do for you. I try not to rely on it, of course, but it has helped me specifically make my copy better. I don't really ask it to write things for me. I do my draft myself because I know exactly what I want to be writing about. Since I've worked it out already, but I don't always have the skill that maybe a native English person would have, writing skills. And I do feel that sometimes my grammar can be improved, and this is exactly what ChatGPT can help with. This is the ChatGPT website, and I have created an account already, and I have got access to it. So I will move on to that window. So let me just minimize this. So when you enter ChatGPT, this is how it looks. On the left, there is some things that I've already created. Let's hide that for now. One thing I want to make clear. I have already worked out my content strategy. So I already know the different topics I want to touch upon, and these are based on problems that people who I work with often have. I also use ChatGPT to come up with ideas of posts. If I'm not feeling inspired, ChatGPT can really help with that. It improves my drafts, checks my grammar, a little bit like Grammarly, which you may be familiar with, but it just rewrites it for me rather than makes suggestions. And also, sometimes when I email people, I tend to come across a little robotic, and I'm not always sure how to make it more friendly or approachable. And actually, ChatGPT has not only helped me with that, but I also was able to learn, how to improve my skills. So let me show you a little spreadsheet that I have created, and I do recommend everybody who wants to post regularly on social media creates, is this little spreadsheet. And I basically worked out on this spreadsheet mistakes my clients are making so that I can help them correct them, the pain of the mistake, the pleasure of fixing it, and basically all the different problems they may have. So these become ideas for content. Okay, so my ideas for content could be writing something about my tech stack, writing something about different ways of marketing your company. So I already know the topics I want to drop into GPT to help me write. Now, when I write my posts, I use an app called Notion. I already recorded a little video about Notion, and you should definitely read it. So I would come up with the type of post. So maybe I want people to take action. So it's an action post. And I would like them to maybe book a call after they realize that a call with a consultant can really help move their business forward. And for example, the call would be based around how they can market themselves online. So let's say that I really don't feel like writing this post today and I don't even have a draft. I will go to ChatGPT and I would basically type, come up with 5 posts on how to create social media content. And I enter it. You see, ChatGPT starts writing it for me. Now, it does tend to write a lot. So what is helpful to do is try and take the best bits. I'm going to stop it generating. I don't need that many. A good idea is to have a look at what it came up with and shorten it. So I wouldn't just copy it and paste it and issue it. I would just have a look at what it came up with. So identify your audience. that is definitely a good idea for my post. People should know who they serving, so this is a good idea. Define your goals, determine the person. Okay, so let's say we want to write about defining your audience and then to book a call. I would say write a post, and I am specific, of 400 words. I don't want my post to be too long, including emojis on the topic of identifying your audience for your business. And once I, slide it in, you see, it's even given me emojis, so I don't have to source them. I don't have to really do much. It's already writing quite a lot. I don't know if it's going to fit within 400 words. So perhaps, you see, it's not always understanding what I want here, but it has given me a good, start on this. So I would now take what it wrote and edit it myself and remove the things I don't want and add the things I want. It just helps me come up with that initial draft. Now, if I am emailing a client, let's say I would like them to submit review, I could write something like, dear client, I would love if you could write a review on Google, as it helps my clients understand what it's like working with me. Now, this one may be easy to write, but it's not very friendly. It doesn't really make the person do it. So what I write at the top of it is improve. I'm telling ChatGPT to improve this, and now it's going to rewrite it in a slightly different way, you see. It's all very official. I don't usually like to do these, but it gives me a better version of it. Or for example, I would say correct grammar, and when I do that, sometimes it says to me that the grammar is actually correct, or correct the grammar of what I wrote here. I don't know if grammatically, I'm not confident about this. So is it correct grammatically? So now it's gonna correct it. Okay, explain what you changed above and why. And you see, I use this prompt to learn from ChatGPT. You see, it's explaining why this would be a better version of my text. What it's like was changed to what it's like. That's a grammar mistake I made. You see, it picks up everything. So it is absolutely fabulous. So, ChatGPT is good for me because I'm not great at writing. So it helps me improve and learn from it. I don't always feel inspired, so it can help me come up with post ideas, but they are all in line with my overall strategy that I've created previously. I'm not asking it to write random things. And I think it could really help you, come up with the ideas, improve your drafts, correct your spelling mistakes and grammar mistakes, and make your emails and your messaging a little bit more friendly and even official. You can tell it what kind of style of writing you want it to give you. So one thing I would say, don't rely on it, because it will come across that it's written by a machine if you don't put your effort and your passion and your own spin on it. If you start using these AI tools for everything, you're just going to come across generic, and it will be felt in your messaging. And don't use it to create your overall strategy. Use it for certain tasks. The strategy is something you need to come up with yourself based on your knowledge of your target audience. So this is a little video on ChatGPT. If you'd like to watch other videos, I do invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Website is not enough. There is other videos on Notion, on Buffer, on Trello, all the different apps I use in my business. I'm self-employed. I am a web designer and a consultant. So this could be really, really good for you if you are one of those, or any sort of service-based business can also benefit from my videos. Thanks a lot, and I look forward to any comments you may have. Please do add them underneath on YouTube, or you can always find me on socials, and I am quite proactive there. See you there.